Good morning, good afternoon actually everybody. Welcome to my time at Portia with Talina, and we are going to head straight into the day. Got the music up just a little loud, there we go, let's try that. 27th day of summer is the day of memories, where people remember the past and celebrate the future. And you get to go ghost hunting, which is fun. Except when your friends shoot you with the water pistol, that's not so much fun. Funny, but yeah, does make it hard. Come on. Alright, spinning wheel again. Here we go. No, wait for the program to respond. There we are. Sometimes you just gotta poke it. Day 17 of spring in our first year in Portia. We were making furnaces and doing missions, and I've completely lost track of where we're at, so let's check our missions. Oh yes, I've got to go see Antoine. We put the bridge up last night. And I've got to go see May. May wants, oops, let's not give up, that would be bad. May wants copper plate. Okay, so let's just check around. We have stuff in our house that's giving us benefits. So your couches will add more stamina, and so will your clock will give you health, I think. The game is saved after each day. You'll be sent home to sleep at 3 AM every day if you're still out and about at that time. And no one is going to charge you a hefty medical bill, which I really appreciate. It's really dull in my game at the moment. There's no brightness at all. It's either hideously early. Oh, civil core. Yes, they gave me some more worn fur. Well, actually, they didn't give it to me. I paid for it, but they brought it already. So the worn fur we're really going to need for making stuff. Okay, 2 more days before we get our next piece of equipment. This is why you've got to take data discs to the research centre really on a regular basis. We should check our map to see if anyone's having an emergency. Ooh, someone's having an interesting time over here. And okay, that's where my commission is, and that's where Antoine is. All right. Let's get straight into those 3, and then I'm going to... Actually, no, let's not. Okay, I'm chickening out already, I know. Basically, I want to make sure I've got everything I need over here. So copper plate. Glass. Am I out of fuel again? No, but I might be. Alright, what's over here? Refuel that. It looks like I'm out of copper, so we are going to need to go and do the copper thing again. And I might actually just mine for copper this time and get 500 and come straight back, because we really, it's not the copper so much that we're going to be in trouble for, but it is the bronze is what we're really going to miss if we don't get ourselves into gear on that. So that's all done. Hardwood, let's see if we've got any hardwood planks. Those boys are far too active this time of the morning. And Sam, everyone's just, where do they find the energy? We might need some more wooden boards. I vaguely remember doing something that required them, which means I am going to need to get some more wood. I'm not going to cry over that, we're just going to go do it. I'm going to need a ton of bronze pipe, but I'm also going to need a ton of bronze bars, so how far off fueling are we? Okay, we've probably got a day left in here before we need to fuel them again. Oh, oops, except maybe that one's going to need fueling today. Alright, so I need to get some more wood as well. So we'll just add that to our list of stuff. Okay, so I've got the big burners running. I'm waiting for the next set of patterns. We're good. Let's head for Antoine so we can get paid and we can get another commerce commission. Actually, no, we can't. We need to go and see May before we can get paid. Good morning, Higgins. He never says hello. It's really sad. Hi, Antoine.
Excellent work.
Thank
Here's
you.
your payments.
Oh, cool.
Hi.
Well, we might as well say hello again. Oh, my BFF Emily told me you learned how to farm. That's great. You do also know the Church of Light offers a grand selection of seeds, right? It does, and I might have to be a little more upbeat on that. Okay, right. I've just been playing another game, so I'm still remembering how to walk in Portia. The movement keys for the other game are just a little bit different. So in that one you've got to keep your, let's just go end the map. Alright, so May will be in the office. Let's say hello to Nora. As we can.
Minister Lee still preaches. I think he will devote his entire life to the Church of Light.
Probably.
Bye!
See ya! Alright, do I have any fish on me today? Fish, that's right. Do I have my kingfish on me? We might sell that for 5,000. But I'm not going to feed it to the cat. That would be funny, but no. No feeding the fish to the cat. Not kingfish, come on. Although if you get the plus 30 in your relationship...
Hello!
Hey, how you
I
doing?
heard from Emily that you know how to farm now.
Everyone
Maybe you
knows.
can sell some of your produce to us.
Okay. That sounds like a
Bye.
plan. Speaking of produce... Market price is at 113%. We are so selling this fish. Even if it hurts. Because that will let me make my yard bigger. They're not a one-off thing. You can get more of them. It's just they don't come up very often. Let's go say hello to Alice.
Hello.
I don't know if I've said hello
Do you see
yet.
anything you like? All my flowers are freshly picked.
They are beautiful, but they're
See
not
you.
what I'm chasing today. Let's say hello to Oaks. Oaks, eat,
Hey!
interact.
The people in Portia argue about a lot of things I don't understand. Aren't we all part of the same family?
Oh, Oaks, you are kind of cute. And I have no meat on me. Alright, let's say hello to Martha. The reason I'm
Hello.
stopping and talking to everybody...
My store is my pride and joy. Besides Toby, of course.
Of course.
See you.
The reason I'm stopping and talking to everybody is basically this little social chart here. You get to build up your relationship with everyone, and if you want to, you can end up dating them, or you can just end up getting, you know, just a better relationship with them. So some of them will do more. Let's just head straight into here. This is where, if you ever are outside a building and there's a question mark on the building and you're on the question mark, go inside the building, because that is where your target is hiding. Well, I mean, the person you wish to see is saying, hey! Thank you! Okay. Target hiding. Alright, and I think the other thing I need to look for was a, there was an orange circle. Let's, hi Spacer. You cannot hijack the horses. They will not stop and let you ride. Oh, already? Excellent.
Trying your luck with a hazardous ruin?
Yeah?
This is a very dangerous area. You'll need to prove yourself worthy. You'll have to last a minute against the local Civil Corps officer in combat. There are 3 of us. Me, Remington, and Arlo. Any one of us will do.
Alright, well,
Hello.
let's get this on then. She's going to kick my tail. Alrighty, here we go. Oh man, I should have... Oh, that was not a good enough tumble. Oh. Girl shows no mercy. Alright. I'm just going to keep beating them up whenever I meet them, or attempting to. Probably the more accurate term would be getting beaten up, but you know how it is. The other thing I want to check is really soon, my little fingers and toes are crossed, that that this hazardous ruin will open up, because I'm sort of really going to kind of desperately need it. And I just have a horrible feeling that it's time to not open up until the end of spring. I'm wrong. I love it when I'm wrong on this matter. Yes. It was closed the last time I checked. So yesterday it was closed. Today it's open. So maybe you don't get to go into it until you've sparred with the Civil Corps. Oh. And I really need to go get another commission. So let's just go do that first. Oh, that's exciting. Alright, the annual Porsche Fishing Day happens on the 12th and 13th days of spring. As we've discovered, you can get all sorts of stuff. So today we're going to go find Arlo as well, and we're going to give him some fish soup and spar with him again. Let's just jump over the railing, because... And we'll jump over this railing. because why take the long way when you can, you know, run across the rooftops? Hey, Gust. That sounds like the lunch bell. Okay, now we can get a commission because we've delivered the commission. C-Class, 2 hardwood sofas, 60 rep and 579 gold. 3 wooden photo frames, 60 rep and 388. And 3 trap boxes. If I remember rightly, these are probably just a little bit out of our reach until we upgrade. I could be wrong on that. Let me just check my book. When you first start taking commissions, when you first start, not all the commissions on the board are going to be able to be done until you've either got access to iron or a higher level table. So if you're never sure, don't take one you're not sure of. Being able to meet, and you can check to see some of the things you need by coming into here. So what I'm looking for is the trap box, which I think comes under, it's either furniture or craft. Okay, alright, I can do it on a work table level 1. I might take a risk on that. I just have a horrible feeling it's going to take resources I don't want to give. But it's worth a lot of gold, and it's worth the most rep, and we should probably say hello to Presley.
When I was your age, I worked from dawn till midnight.
All that hard work paid off, and now I'm the commissioner of the branch. I like his story. The only thing that worries me is he ended up behind a desk, and I never want to.
Don't underestimate the difficulty of the work at the business. I keep track of every order.
Order?
The hardest part is I have to stand all day.
Uh-huh. Says the man currently sitting on a couch. I know, it's his lunch break. I am being a bit mean. Sorry, Antoine. Okay. Let's go check out our trap box. So if we've now got access to iron ore, we need to get to smelting that really quickly. And I also want to have a level 3 workbench pretty quick too. So let's E for harvest on that one. E for harvest on that one. Now we've got 15 cotton on that, and if I'd fertilised it we would have gotten a bit more. And we definitely want to get some more planting done. Workbench, trap box. Okay, wooden boards and springs. We do need to go to the abandoned ruins number 2. That's where the springs are. Okay, cool. So at least I get to go somewhere I actually want to go for that one. And we need to cut down more trees. So pretty sure there's a Civil Corps member in at Django's, the round table. I need 20 iron bars to get a work table level 3. And where did my question mark? My little dots go. Nope, there they are. Not there. He must have walked out when I walked in. Excuse me. It's summer here, and it's really hot outside. But along with summer we have pollen. Oh, okay, down near the flower store. I'm daft. I'm also on autopilot. Let's go this way. Sam, want to spar again? Let's spar again. Uh-oh, why did I do this? If I don't stand there while she actually does that big jump, I probably would stand half a chance. The other thing too is if you can keep up your rate of hits enough and not let her get the wind up to do that, you might stand. She gets one hit in, I'm gone though. Oh no! See, we're getting better at this. Okay. Remington, let's bar. Hi, how you
We're
doing?
sort of a frontier town. If you go west from here, you'd hit the peripheries in a hurry. Sometimes a weird monster will appear from there, so we always need to be vigilant.
Okay. Well, let's practice the whole vigilant thing. This man has a kick and a half on him. Same rules apply. Don't let him get that kick on you. Yes.
You're pretty good. Good enough that I don't have to worry too much.
Excellent. We can go to the hazardous ruins. I'm lost. Where am I meant to be? Oh, okay, I know where I'm meant to be. Okay, so now that we've done that, we've gotten that out of the way, we need 3 springs and I forget how many wooden boards. So we're going to go and get our springs and we're going to get some iron and we're going to get some copper. But we're going to do all of that up in the top mines up here. Because one of the things you'll find as you go through the game is you're not stuck with going to one particular mine for one particular thing as you go upwards. The mines that open up in the tier above will have stuff from the tier below. So Abandoned Ruins 1 will only ever have copper, but Abandoned Ruins 2 will have iron and copper, and the Desert Ruins will have aluminium, magnesium, iron and copper. So this is manganese. Let's go for 3. We're going to need manganese to upgrade our fishing rod, which is really important, maybe. So the first thing we're going to do is grab the manganese bar and pop it down here, because I only want about 50 of it. And I'm going to keep the old parts to keep an eye on how many we've got. We need 30 to upgrade our work table. And I think for the moment that's good. Once we get some iron, I'm going to actually... Oh dear. Alright, I'm just going to be lazy and unlock 2 rows of this. We need 15,000 gold to open up our next block of land. I'm just debating whether or not I need to open it up yet, and I don't, so there you go. Now we don't need to worry about running out of space. So the reason I go fishing early in the game is because fish really help you fund things a lot quicker than you would be able to otherwise. Especially if you catch a kingfish. Alright. I know I said 50, but I'm going to go for 100. You'll notice as we mine that we get discs kind of cropping up. Okay, we've got 100 of those. Now we're going to go for iron. I want about 500 of that. Alright, I'm out of iron. That's annoying. I suppose I could... Oh no, there we go. There's a little tiny patch there. So your pickaxe is going to hit wherever that little spotlight is. Here we are. So just make sure the spotlight is pointing at the colour you want. So iron is red. So if you hit this, you'll get iron. If you hit this, you'll get stone. So the colours in the mines mean different ore. I tend to mine from the edges in just because it gives me extra, just because it means I don't miss anything in a vein. So one of the good things about this game is your character's head goes transparent when you're pickaxing through it, so you can see what you're aiming at on the other side. Not all games do this, and I'm really pleased Portia does. Oops, it's daft. So when you're in your early stages, every hit of the pickaxe counts, because it's all energy and you don't have a lot. So we're at 140. Alright. We also need springs, so the only way we're going to find that is to actually look for little yellow dots. Go on, tell me I'm in the one area there are no little yellow dots. Oh, no, there we go. Let's go for that one. Hopefully it will lead us to more. So it's F to search. When you find something, you let the little yellow circle fill up, and then it's F so that you can use your pickaxe once you do find something. Then there's a box of bits, one spring and simple circuits. That's good. We really need that. Hopefully this brought me in range of another dot. Alright, there's one over there and there's one there. The bigger the dot, the closer it is, so the less energy it will take to reach. It's kind of handy. I feel like a cat just chasing the bright thing. There we go. Oops. To 12 data discs. That's nice. Alright, we're down to another patch of iron. This is what I call incidental mining. If you're ever stuck for iron or something and you don't want to go all the way back to the surface, just go for the next dot and eventually you'll either mine through some or you'll get to some when you get to the box. So, and when you're starting up, there's no wasted stuff. At the moment we haven't come across any more copper, which is going to be a bit of a worry. So I've got 3 dots. Let's go for that one first. I'm just going to see how many springs I've got. We're going to need quite a few of them because there are a couple of missions coming up where springs become important. We also need another... Oh, that was a relic. Alright, I'm just going to run back up here because I know there are 2 more close by. I'm going to go for... Oh wow, there are a whole 100 of them here. That's alright. 10 meters, I guess. So what I'm kind of hoping is that I'm going to dig through a copper vein. This might be a vain hope, but I may end up having to go to Abandoned Ruins 1 just to make sure I get the stuff I need, but let's grab that one. There were 2 more up on my right, but I won't grab those yet. Check the time, it's 21:25, so alright, let's go straight into here and do this. I think I forgot one. I know I didn't. Alright, we've already got double drops happening from pickaxing. I am going to do double drops from the axe. I really should also do stamina, that kind of helps. That will matter soon. Yeah, alright, let's just apply that now. I haven't done a lot with the relationships because I'm going to focus on the crafting aspects until we've gotten the DD stops. If you're wondering why I'm running back, it's easier to reach them if you can get the dot as bright as anything before you start mining. So, and it's quicker. Alright. Back to where I was because we're going to do this methodically. See, that took about 3 meters out of digging out, which is a sizable chunk of stamina. I would go tree hunting, but I'm probably beyond that point now. Circuits can be done there. We've only got 200 iron, so I might as well just dig out the rest of this. Looks like we'll be heading into Ruins 1 tomorrow, just to get that copper we need, after we've cut down 100 trees. We're going to switch all the big burners off bronze and copper, and we're going to put them into... I'm going to use the rest of my energy in here. We're going to put them into carbon steel production, which I know is not going to help us with the DD transports, so I might regret doing that, but for the moment I want to get some bars of carbon steel up and some carbon steel plate, because the game is moving really quickly. That will give me stamina, but I want to feed that to Arlo. Alright. 23:20. I may yet use it for trees. Alright. Hit M. Actually, you know what? No. We are going to go for the stamina. Too bad, Arlo. I'm going to eat your stew. After I eat that, that's pretty good. Apples will give me 5 stamina. If I dry them, they're going to give me 10% of my total stamina, which will bring that up to about, what? 36. So I'm actually not going to eat my apples. I'm going to hang on to them until I can turn them into dried apple, which is going to require bronze. Alright, the reason I'm going to stay down here is not to get more iron specifically, but to actually go for more relics, because, well, that's just inconvenient. What's that doing on the ceiling? They're always harder to get when they're above you, so I'll always try to go from the top down, but just sometimes I'll forget. There we go. And again, F. Find the next shiny. Oh, that's nice. Seriously. Oh, that's right. 1 spicy fish soup. Spicy fish soup will give you 7%, so now you can see why I'm hanging on to my apples. I'm really bad for going until I fall over. Excellent. Another spring. That's 3 springs. We can now go build our trap box. And you know what? If we go now, we can get some tree bits as well. Alright, 1 more treasure won't hurt us, right? Famous last words. Another data disk. That's good to see. Some more manganese. And it's a tennis racket. You know, one day they're going to put the ability to build a tennis court in this game, and all of these tennis rackets that I keep finding are going to have a use. And there's probably going to be a quest against some horrible monster that has a horde of tennis balls, because that would be really funny. Or you get to make a new craft recipe out of the rubber fruit. Yes, and I am making all of that up. I'm just thinking out loud wishfully, because there's so many tennis rackets. I just want something to do with them apart from I think there's 1 or 2 craft recipes we've got. Oops, that was a bit daft. Okay, driving like a drunken monkey. Not doing good. Here we go. So yeah, the tennis rackets. Because, I mean, we've got twine. That would give us another recipe for those. It's getting late, but I don't want to go to bed. I want to chop wood. Who doesn't this time of night? Alright, we're going to chop some wood on the way back, because it'll just be less wood to chop. I don't need any more stone. Heaven knows I've got enough of that stuff. We haven't deforested Amber Island yet. We should do that sometime. Gather that. And I want to use up the rest of the stamina from the soup that I ate, because otherwise I'll be upset that I ate it. It's 2:56. We're not going to make it to the burners. Oops. Oh, right. Day 18. Spring. Year 1. Time to wake up, Talina. I know you fell over from exhaustion, but too bad. Let's get going. Alright, the first thing we're going to do, depending what meets us outside this door, is check our map. Okay, no one is having an emergency today. That's kind of a good thing. We're madly making hardwood planks. I forget what for. I think it was probably a legacy of when I was trying to get the bridge done, but I think there's also a building. Let me just check. Okay, I need 20 hardwood planks to upgrade my house, if I want to do that. It's probably a little bit early to be upgrading your house. The other thing you need them for are DD stops, so it's good to have them going. Wooden boards. I am going to use up everything I've got on wooden boards because I need to make some more things. I noticed in my backpack I had a packet of seeds, which I'm going to get out of there, and my backpack needs to be emptied, so let's go with 8 and sew that. Alright. Where did I put my boxes are over here. Grab that. I wanted to do a 4th wheat is going to come in handy, and I need to put these down, so we'll get to those in just a tick. Actually, let's pop that there. The good thing about the thing is I've got 4 or 5 boxes already, and rather than sort each thing individually into them, I'm going to hit the sort all button, and it will just clear anything already in the boxes is going straight into here. So this is my crafting box. Because I'm about to put down some more boxes, I'm going to get rid of things that have nothing to do with crafting and just pop them back in my... What's that doing there? Huh, I wonder where that had gone. We need 2 more engines as well. That's going to be important. Alright, pop those up there. And I need 2 more seats. Leather is crafting. So anything that's not in the box you're going to have to put in there individually, but anything that is in the box is you're going to be fine for finding. I'm going to keep the old parts on me, just because if I go sort, anything in the back row will come through to the front. Alrighty. Let's just get out of that and let's go put our boxes down. What I love about this is I don't have to try and find each box. I can just stand in front of one and then leaf through the list of boxes until I get to the one that I want. So if I stand up here, this is my crafting box, but I can reach any of these boxes. And right now I want wooden storage. I'm going to rename it. We're going to call it food. Confirm that. I'm going to keep these on me because I use them as gifts, but I don't need these on me actually. We're going to call it food and medicine because medicine isn't enough for one box on its own. And however, food is enough for 2 boxes eventually. Meat and salt are ingredients, they're not food in and of themselves, so that'll be our next box. We're going to call this ingredients 1. Confirm that, and that makes my life a lot easier. So that what I'm doing is just right clicking, and I'm right clicking on anything that I can use as an ingredient in a recipe. Alrighty, you'll notice too that the boxes alphabetize after you've used them, after you've named them, and that just saves you so much trouble. Mining and minerals. That can come out of there, that goes into crafting. I need a second crafting box. Alrighty. I put anything that came from being mined into this box, so glass is included there. I have a timber box for timber and things that are made of timber. What else have I got in here that needs to be stored? Relics. I need a second relics box. This is relics from Ruins 1 and it's already out of order, so we're going to go down to the wooden storage. We're going to rename this Relics Ruins 1 number 2. Confirm. Actually, I don't think I named... Oh, I see, yep. Let's just get rid of the space in here so it lines up properly. Alright. Now the reason I do it this way is I like to see how my progress is on getting each relic together. So this is my phone, Old Talker 1. If I move my... Right, that's a thermos and it only has 2 pieces. The phone has 3, so that's piece 1 and piece 2. So piece 3 will go there. The horse takes up 4 spaces. So does that. This takes up 2 spaces. So we're just going to go into relics box 2. Actually, I've missed one. That's the monument part thing. So I can go, there we go. That takes up 2. I'm going to put the base here and I'm going to put the top up above it. So that'll be the box 1 full. Alrighty, now that's a 3-piece thing and that's a 2-piece thing. Where did my base for that go? Oh, there it is. Alright, piece 2, piece 2, piece 3. Alright, which means that the last box is going to be for Ruins 2. So basically this is Relics, Ruins 2, number 1, because I'm going to need 2 boxes for that eventually. And we're just going to go and put the soldier piece in there. Soldier with an axe, piece 2. Alright. So everything's a lot easier to find now. Hopefully. You can quote me on that later when I go, oh my god, I forgot to do another crafting box. And I didn't do a gardening box, which actually was the whole purpose of this. So, we'll get there eventually. Alright, that's just going to stand as it is for the moment. I went into here for a reason and I've completely forgotten what it was. That's okay. Cancel. Alright. Let's go and have a look at our trap boxes. We needed wooden boards. We've got no wooden boards, so that's fine. And I need to fuel these things. because, yeah, okay, we're out of fuel, that's fine. So what I'm going to do is just gather all of this up, and we're going to revamp what we do with our things in a minute. So bronze bars. Okay, that's out of fuel as well. Let's just gather everything. And we might as well get these started on more fibre cloth. If you're looking at 62 and thinking that's anywhere near enough, it's not. I'm also going to make some rope, just because we have enough to do it. Okay, trap boxes. I need... well, I'm going to make one. I need 3. I need 6 wooden boards. So let's just get that one done. That can stay on board. I've got 13 rubber tyres and I need 15, so we're going to make 2 more of those while I remember. I need 10 single seats, so I need wooden boards for that as well. I am going to need an industrial core, but not just yet. Magnifying glasses are useful when you're doing your guild inspections, but you can do without them easily enough, and you can use your resources for them elsewhere. What I'm going to do now is just focus on waiting for the wooden boards and getting enough timber to refuel everything. So I need 120 for the 3 big burners, and I need 80 for the 4 smaller burners. So what's that? That's 200. So I need 200 wood. And then I need probably another 100 or so for other bits and bobs. I need iron. Just to keep an eye on how we're going with the progress for that, I'm going to put the wood down the hotbar. It's got to be one of the most useful things about Portia, is that I can put something in the hotbar and it will auto stack as I gather it. So as I'm gathering something, if I want to say, well, I'm only going to get 500 and then I'm going to use my stamina on something else, I can just monitor it without having to constantly open my inventory. The other thing I like about Portia is that you can, everything you chop, you don't have to run around picking it up. It just comes and smacks you in the back of the head, and it's in your backpack. So that's really useful. It just makes the game so much easier to play, and it's so much more fun too. But it does mean when I switch over to another game, I've got to relearn some habits. So it makes it challenging too. Alright, we're at 168. So 200's my minimum for fueling the burners up. And I wanted to build another burner, so I needed bronze plate and something else. Although the rate that we're progressing, it might be easier to hold off and wait for the bigger burners to come along. Because we're only in our 2nd week and we're already into the Hazardous Ruins mission. So that's pretty good. So I haven't been able to sort out the timing for opening up the iron mines until now, and I think what it's tied to is basically once you have that mission from Sam to defeat one of the Civil Corps members in combat, that's when your iron mine opens up. So it's really important that you don't accept any commissions that need iron until you have that one sorted. So yeah, but I don't know how many playthroughs I've done and I haven't picked that up until now, so there you go. There's always something to learn with this game. That gets a lot of love from its devs. It's huge. I'm looking forward to whatever they do next. Okay, we're at 332 wood. I'm thinking it takes 8 wood, was it, to make a wooden plank? And I'm going to want 100 of them. So that's a lot of wood. Maybe not all in one go. So just grab that. Ah, there it is. There's usually wood up along this ridge line if you're looking for it. That was the one I started on last night. I might as well grab these. You can make medicine and ointment. You can also give the herbs as presents. Don't give them to Martha as a present though, because she doesn't like it. She really gets quite sad and you're at -20 on your relationship at that point. So yeah, no herbs for Martha. So I'm going to take it that she doesn't like herbal bread either. Got great news for you now that you're oh wow, a C ranking. You're qualified to come to the inspection for us. Come by during the weekend and help us when you have time. Sure thing, Antoine. We have an important announcement at tonight's fireside meeting in Peach Plaza. Please try to make it 1900 sharp. Okay, Civil Corps. There's my other lot of worn fur. That's awesome. We're happy to inform you that after safety inspections we have opened up a new abandoned ruin for diving. It's located at the top of the hill on the north end of town. Awesome. Wow, that was a busy letterbox day. What have I missed on the map? Nothing. Okay. Okay, so all of this, while we've done all of this wood gathering, we should almost have enough wooden boards for our trap box. So let's just craft that up. That means that commission's done. The faster you commissions, the higher your ranking will be. So we're going to go with more wooden boards for that. I know, it hurts me to do this, but yeah, 12 hardwood planks because we don't have enough, trust me. And I wanted to see what I needed for maybe not a 4th burner. So I've got 2 grinders, 3 sawmills, 3 burners. I should get a bigger cutter shortly. I've got 2 skivers. You know what, that might actually be equipment wise until we expand our yard, which we'll do shortly. I know I need bronze plate. I just don't want to make it yet because I don't... I need copper. So that's what we're doing next. We're going to go copper hunting. Alright, I've got skivers, cutters, grinders, stone furnace, the DD transport. Alright, I need... what we're doing is we're aiming to have the materials for 5 of these. So, I need 25 of those, 10 of those, 30 of those, 15 of those, and 5 of those. And 25 copper bars. Once we've got all of that, I've got a grill. I don't think there's anything urgent. We need to make a blender. I need more teeth for blenders. We can get teeth at the hazardous ruins, and that'll make our grinding blade. Carbon steel bars. We're waiting on... Actually, that's what I was going to do next. Alright, we're going to refuel this. We're going to start making carbon steel bars. We have 40 charcoal, so we're cancelling out of that, and we're just going to get the carbon steel bars up and running. There is going to come a time when I actually put those things on as a priority. At the moment what we're going to do is cancel out, and we're going to make 23 bronze bars on this one and just get that running. I am going to leave this one on bronze bars because I have enough copper just for the moment. No, not you. Cancel. Yes. So we'll just craft as many of those up as we can. Basically, I know I'd run out of copper, but the minute I told it to cancel the bronze bars, all the materials it had taken for them, it put them away. So yeah. Now, crafting. Alright, we're nearly up with the glass. We are going to need more glass. So I'm going to get that to just go through. And the other thing is glass will sell for more than sand, so you might as well. We are going to make a ton more charcoal. I am going to, however, put one of these onto copper. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, okay. We're going to do a ton more charcoal because I don't want to run out, and I need a couple of hundred carbon steel bars. So our life as a woodcutter has just begun. We will finish off this round of glass. I won't add any more. Alright. Let's go deliver our commission. If you'll notice, we've got a little arrow on our mini-map that's pointing in the direction we need to go. And it's early enough that we can grab another commission off the board. Hang on. Sometimes it's just easier to look on the map. So he's at Central Plaza. No, he's... Yeah, he is. He's ward. That'll be Remington. Alright, so we'll take a shortcut. We'll go through the park. And I can either go between those buildings or I can just come down here. Hey, Arlo.
Hello.
How you doing?
If you find a new ruins opening, be sure to let us know. The Civil Corps will compensate you well for your efforts.
Yeah, okay. Here, have some soup.
I like it.
I know you do.
Very nice.
Everyone says that and they're also wrong. Okay. Now, Remy, where were you? Dude with a question mark. Here he is.
Hello.
Hey, I've got your commission. Alright, I can do that. Now the question is, what does Remington like? Because I've never worked it out. Let's check the soup thing. No. Remington does not like spicy fish soup. Do not give him that.
Hey!
Okay. Hey, Martha.
How are you doing?
Yeah, good. And you?
See you.
So, copper, I think, is our next priority. Let's go and find that. Actually, if we're going to upgrade our weapons and tools, we're going to need... I've already upgraded it and I've already bought it, that's right. We're going to need upgrade kits, which you get from Total Tools. And usually what happens is I'll buy about 7 or 8 of them. I did not need to come all the way up here. Never mind. So yeah, I buy 7 or 8 of them because I know I'm going to need it for the metal, the iron axe and the iron pickaxe, and I also know I'll need it for the fishing rod. So, a tree. Pretty sure they don't need this here, right? Oh, look at that. A Porsche sunset. They're gorgeous. Alright, we have an hour and a quarter before the mayor calls us for the fireside meeting. So we're going to do our best to get some copper. And, wow, there's been a really big gopher in here. Okay, fine. We will go back and we'll come back for the copper as soon as we've been to the meeting. They're pretty good to not miss. When you can no longer find new relics in the abandoned ruins, change the floor level at the control panel out the front. That would be this one here. It's going to be a little while before the meeting starts, so what we might do is spend it just talking to people. Or cutting down the local trees if they'll let us. No? Okay. Talking to people.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Each flower has its own language. My favorite flower is the bellflower. It speaks of true love.
Aw, cool.
Goodbye.
Hey, you know what? It's not quite 7. And
hey!
Hey, how you doing?
I hope Portia can be more prosperous under my guidance and become the model city in Free Cities Alliance.
So do I.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Alright. So if we're really quick, we can grab ourselves another commission. I just couldn't be sure that it wouldn't be closed. So 1 crystal statue. I don't have crystal. 5 thread. 562 and 338. 5 marble planks for 60 and 393. Actually, let's take that one because I've got to go get some more marble anyway. Alright, and this meeting will start really soon. Hopefully not as soon as I get out the door. Oh no. Okay, let me just turn around. There we go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me talk, and then we can all have pumpkin pie.
Yay!
I have several items that I want to discuss today. The first is that thanks to the efforts of our builder, we now have a bridge to Amber Island. Cool. I would advise people not to go into the cave just yet, as there are some unruly creatures inside. I plan on opening up the cave as a tourist attraction eventually. In other news, we are aware of some theft this week.
Oh, already?
These actions will not be tolerated in our town. We will investigate this to the end and capture the perpetrator.
Oh, look out.
Must be Huss and Tuss again.
These idiots never give up. They stole my favorite book!
Oh no.
And my wheel of cheese!
And one of my socks.
I hear you. We'll get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. Arlo will be spearheading this investigation, so you folks can rest assured. That's all for this time. You all have a good night. Oh, come up and get some of Sophie's pumpkin pie if you want.
Awesome. Let's go do that. Pumpkin pie is good stuff.
Here you go. Enjoy.
Thank you. Okay, now we can go get that copper that we should have gotten a while back, and if we have enough energy, we'll knock out some marble on the way home. It's just one of those things. We're about 10 old parts off too of our, I've written it down so I can't forget. We're 10 old parts off our upgrade for our assembly station, and I need, one of the big things for the iron bars is I need about 20 of them. Let's just change to our pickaxe. I need 20 of them for our upgrade to the next assembly station level, which we're also going to need pretty soon. So this is kind of when you get everything done and really rocking along at this kind of pace, the game can get quite demanding for organisation. You just can't let anything go at any time. So oops. Alright, so what I need to do is I just need to pull that copper down. We can go for about 500 because that will also give us the tin that we need for our bronze. So it should be pretty good. As soon as the next equipment recipe comes in, we've got enough discs now to go down to the research centre and order the next lot of research done, which we'll do. Otherwise we're just not going to keep up with everything. Oops. Got to be on the second day, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to have to stop soon because I've got to get back to a little bit of editing and formatting. This is my break in the middle of the day. I might come and hang out here with you guys. Play some Portia, get a bit done. It's nice. I know, you don't really have to get the little bits that are floating in the sky. I just like to because it drives me nuts when they're hanging there and they don't really belong to anything. It's not orderly. Alright. Oh, seriously? Okay, hang on. What time of day was it? Midnight. I reckon I can get through 2 lots of soup by right click and yeah, I reckon we can get through 2 lots of soup before we fall asleep. Alright. And I forgot I was supposed to be chasing small engines while I was doing this, but the copper just kind of was here and needed to be taken out, so we're at 384, 26. Okay, I can't think of anything that's going to make me mine faster. So I'm just going to leave that point hanging for a bit while I think about it. 447 and 139. We might get to go treasure hunting. 467 and 486. 95, 97, 503. It's getting late. That's okay. Let's see if we can find. Whoops. Go F. Alright. Yep. Let's see if we can get to 1 treasure before we fall over. And as a bonus, we get to mine through some more copper. Hey, if we're lucky, we might get to 2 treasures. What? Right click again. Arlo's missing out. Too bad. Alright. The minute a bit of that chest is exposed, you can pick it up. So don't go mining it all out. You save more stamina by... There we go. We probably won't get to this one, but we can try. And we get some rock and sand and stuff on the meantime, so it's not all a loss. This is going to be frustrating. I'm going to fall over inches off it. Yep. Oh. Alright, I'm going to play one more day and then we're going to stop for the day. So let's see how far we go. What? Day of the bright sun. Oh, awesome. I forgot this was on today. I'd better get those burners fueled up. And actually I might see what I've got by way of copper plankage. I can make one... Oh, marble plank. I've already got some in there. Okay, let's go and get our marble planks out of our box and we will go and fill our commission. Sort all to just clear things up. That makes life so much easier. Grab our marble planks. Now we can fill our commission. I think that's the only mission we have on the board too. Yep, we did good. Alright, skill points. Let's start increasing our stamina. I'll get to this social tree later, but right now our most important thing is that. So check. Oh, town hall. Today is the day of the bright sun. Celebrations will start at 10 AM in Peach Plaza. Thank you for the presents. Don't be late or there'll be no presents for you. Talina. Oh, okay. I better get moving. Oh, a cooking set. Awesome. Alright. Okay, change of plans. We're going to ignore our burners completely and we're going to head straight down to the research centre in the vain hope that we'll get there before they leave. Otherwise it'll have to wait till tomorrow. And we'll try and catch up with the mayor as well, because there's nothing like cramming everything you can into the day. Nope, we've missed the research centre. Oh, okay, fine. We'll just have to catch them tomorrow. 2 hours until the celebration. Alright, where's the mayor? Is he in his office? No, he's up on the steps. And it's Friday. Hey, Mayor Gale.
Thanks for coming. I've been real busy lately trying to figure out who the town thief is.
I heard that.
I've never seen anything like it. It's so strange. He's not stealing anything essential, just random trinkets. The fools Huss and Tuss show up once in a while, but they're more interested in big money items. We'll capture him for sure. We're kind folks here, but we'll still uphold our laws. Anyway, enough about the thief. I asked you to come because I want to further develop the cave on Amber Island.
Cool.
That cave used to lead to a ruin, but due to an accident, the entrance was closed. This was some 40 years ago. Since then, there's been various rumors of it being haunted, which is all nonsense. I think it's about time we used it in our favor. The Haunted Cave of Portia has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? There used to be a power generator in there somewhere. I'm commissioning you to fix it up and give it some juice.
All right.
Arlo tells me we'll need to install a removable battery. So go do that. Then I'll get one of the Hulu brothers to get that place running. Ah, this will be a fine tourist attraction.
Awesome. All right, let's see if we can find Mr. McD. I have a funny feeling he's still out on his farm though. Oh no, he's right behind me. Where is he? There he is.
One of the milk jugs is missing. Did I miscount? Okay, I'll count again.
Okay. And while you're here, have your commission. Thank you. Alright, it's 8:34. I'm going to try and sneak past the mayor on a day of celebration and get another commission because I'm not a workaholic, but hey, we just need these as quick as we can. Okay, C, 3 bronze pipes, 59 and 459. I don't like that idea. 2 wooden bridge heads, 200 and 1060. We may just go with that. 280, 250, 1 loudspeaker. I want both of them, but I can only have one. Loudspeaker is 280 and 2. Okay, we're going to take that. I'm going to just take the risk that I can do it or can't. Yeah. Because I can only take one, and whichever one I don't take won't be there tomorrow. So, let's play with fire. Let's also see what our ranking is. That's not too bad. We'll get there. Oh, right. I better get my Tushy out this door and, yeah, go see what a loudspeaker needs, maybe. Oops. Alright, now the other good thing about Day of the Bright Sun is, on gifts, you get double. And we have enough data discs to share.
I'll take that.
That was worth +8 on our relationship. Merlin also likes data discs. Hi, Merlin. Ah! Unless you're really daft and you give away your bronze axe, which occasionally happens. I'll have to fix that later. Oh! Now, what I would typically do if I didn't want to give that away, or I just, yeah, what I would normally do is I'd actually start the day again so I didn't accidentally give away something.
Story about the dancing robot?
Not the dancing robot!
7 years ago in Ethia, a robot was found in the ruins and brought into town. The robot had only one leg, so it was balancing with its 4 arms. That's why it was called the dancing robot. Anyway, it later shot rays out of its eyes and hurt a lot of people. It's a sad story.
Why would you tell me that? Look, I've got a better idea. How about you have a disc and find a happier story, because you are banned from telling stories. That's it. Now, as I was saying, if I was just playing this on my own, I would probably just hit escape and restart the day and do it all again. But you know what? I think I'm going to let it ride, and we'll just go with it, and I'll make myself another axe. Oh boy, here we go. And I'll make myself another axe. So, what we're looking for, Day of the Bright Sun, is falling presents, and we're going to try and get to them before anybody else and open them, which is a lot harder than it looks. Ah! There we go. Someone dropped stones. Nice. Now the thing is man, there is a Steam achievement for collecting a certain number of these before the Day of the Bright Sun is over, and it's actually a lot harder than it looks. Oh, especially when you're printed in the wrong direction. Nope. It's just like a scrum. Everyone's just going for the boxes. So I think I managed about 3 or 4 there, but I think that the total you need is something like 7. And that 7 is surprisingly difficult to get if you drive like me and aren't really up on it. So yeah. All right, what do we got? Look for falling shadows and then just all right, there we go. Yep. That's actually a really good gift. So we're up to, I don't know. If you notice the shadow of the balloon over the top too, it's kind of funny. It's like, I'm under the shadow of, oh my god, it's gonna eat me. Gust couldn't eat all the apples. Yes. All right. I think I might have made the score for the Steam achievement on that one, but usually I don't. Ah, no. Oh boy. It's good-natured scrumming is what it is. Oops. So yeah, life on the frontier is wild and rough, and even gift giving can get quite enthusiastic. Follow the shadows. Oh, awesome. Do I have any honey on me? No, sorry Papa Bear, what is that? Awesome. Yeah. So now I've got a reason to have some shelves and things in my house, because we have a book and a pen and what else have we got? Now I have 2 fishing rods. Cool. So that's kind of cool. And there's a book. Yeah. An attack buff. So that'll go in my food drawer. What's that? I've never seen perfect fur in this game before, so I'm wondering if that's new. That's kind of cool. Alright. And that's it. Oh, hey Polly. Yeah, is everything okay? Oh, okay. Called him Scraps, and one day he just disappeared. It's been a while and I've heard nothing. I looked everywhere, but Portia is such a big place. Hey, can you help me look as well? The more eyes, the better, right? Sure, I can do that for you. Add that to my list. Thank you. Right, I think we should start by asking around. Maybe someone's seen him. You know what? This is not a bad day to start this in. But first, what we'll do is, on days of festivals, you get these camera signs, and you have a photo album. Okay, so this is your photos. If you'll store your cutscenes in here, they'll happen. Just don't skip them, or you'll miss it. But also, you get these things for group photos that you can fill up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go E for group photo, and we're going to get this beautiful shot of us with all the townsfolk around us. And then if you go into your inventory and into photos, I think you'll find your Day of the Bright Sun photo here, and you can have a look at it. So it's pretty cool for that. Anyway, we should ask around about Scraps. Okay. Well, let's start with May.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh, what's this about a thief in town?
Interesting. Now the thing with the townsfolk is they're going to talk to you about whatever's happening at the time.
I wish I were Gust. He's very gifted in structural design. Luckily, he's my partner. Otherwise, my days wouldn't have been so easy.
Oh, there you go.
Bye-bye.
So some of them are going to talk about the thieves.
Hey!
Some of them are going to talk about the dog.
I hope they catch the thief soon. I don't want to see any danger near my kids.
Good teacher, that. Protective of her kids.
I think I heard barking when I was patrolling the Collapsed Wasteland. I went looking, but I didn't find anything. Maybe you can go take a second look.
Cool, okay. Oh, and that's it. Ask around. A new friend, find the dog. The Collapsed Wasteland, huh? Minister Lee, we gave him a gift. You know what? Before I go find Scraps, I'm going to go make myself an axe again. Because, yeah, that was silly. And actually, I was so shocked that I'd done it that I didn't see what Merlin's reaction was to it, whether or not she liked it or not. So, that's kind of interesting. Let's go and fix up my mistake. And while we're here, I was going to plant some wheat, and we're going to need wheat because we're going to need flour because dog food. So, we'll worry about the grumpy wheat signs later. It'll be fine. Alright. Can I make myself a basic... Yeah, a simple axe. Let's craft us one of those. Let's craft us one of these. Let's go see if I've got 3 iron bars already cooked. Yeah. Alright. While I'm here... Gee, I'm glad I didn't give that away. I would have cried. Iron bars. Not cast... Alright. We're going to evict the bronze bars out of here, and we're going to make ourselves some iron bars, because I completely forgot I would need it. Okay, we are going to upgrade our tools today, I think, probably, once the iron bars are done. We're just going to get some more carbon steel bars running, though, because you can never have too many. We're running low on charcoal, that's fine. And then we might go find scraps. Actually, if we go do that now, we might be able to catch Polly and finish that mission cycle before the day's out. What else we could do while we were out there? We could, oh no, maybe not. We could go find scraps and then we could go and hit the hazardous ruins and maybe do one level. Because then we could order stuff. So let's just sort all. That's a stamina blend. What's my stamina at? No, I've got a full bar of stamina. We should be good for that one. Stamina again. That's an attack buff. We're going to need that. That's a defense buff. Sorry, Gust. We're going to need that. We might not need that, but I'm keeping it on me anyway. Those are aroma apples, aren't they? Yeah, they're pretty good. Alright. And I should have, if we just go into our food, I've got some hit points. Yeah, alright, so now I've got my axe back. I'd say don't get me started on that, but anyway. Oh, that's one of my best idiot movements ever. Let's just pop the metals down into the mining and minerals. Alrighty. Now we're going to go find scraps. And then once we find scraps, we're going to go through the first level of the hazardous ruins in the Collapsed Wasteland. And we'll see if we can come out alive, because, you know, coming out alive might be a good idea. And I forgot to look and see if I could make a loudspeaker, but that's okay. Let's go. So the good thing about coming out here is you get to find stuff. So bamboo papaya. Mind you, we better look in behind these bushes and see if we can find this dog. Puppy barking in this collapsed wastelands. I wonder if that's like puppy barking out at Hell's Hall. Oh, we're not talking Dalmatians, you don't think? Alright, what about up here? Huh. There's a bunch of bushes there. I'm glad I brought my axe. Okay, big pink birds. Alright. I wonder if they're friendly. Haha. Alright. So... oh, blue things. Oh wait, and sparkly bits. I wonder if the... ah! Oh no. Okay, no pooping. That's rude. That bird just crapped on me. That's just not nice. Hey, now that one's starting. Maybe these sparkly things aren't worth the effort. Oh, I get animal fat, bones and eyeglasses out of it. That's probably not a bad thing. Alright, now that we've gotten rid of the birds, let's go see what else there is. There's more sparkly bits. Okay. What about down there? Huh! Look at that! Hey, dogger! Yeah? Scraps? Oh, Auntie ran it. Where'd he go? Come back. Right. I would go and talk to Polly, but she's tucked away in bed. So, now I have to find a way out of here, which I think means going back past the big bad birdies. Let's go find the big bad birdies and give them a hard time. Oh, that's a really big and really bad birdie. And I think it saw me. Ah! Alright. Can I outrun the big bad birdie? You missed! The reason I'm not stopping to fight the really big bad birdie is because I actually want to go over here and fight a bunch of other stuff in the first level of the ruins. And if I do that, if I stop and fight the big bad birdie, I'm not going to get there. So, oh, mind you, I know, squirrel, right? There is a ton of stuff over here too, so we might as well just grab that while we're here. Oh, do you bleeding well mind. and there were feathers flying everywhere. Alright, hopefully I can pick the rest of this stuff without getting pooped on. Let's find out. What are my chances? They should be fairly good if I hide in the bushes. Unless these birds have human radar. Oh no. Oh, that was a double whammy. Okay, fine. Where are you? They won't leave you alone and they won't ignore you. And you might as well just get the bird murder out of the way. While you're at it. You know. Let's try that again. So yeah, if you do come out to gather bits and bobs, just be aware that you are going to get pooped on from a great height, and in some cases a not so great height, as the birds take umbrage to you stealing their ginger and their bamboo. But both of those, alright, now that I've got everything I can, just grab the greens and run. What I'm trying to do is, here we go, we're gonna lose them in the sewage plant, because isn't that where you lose things that are pooping on you? Ow! Nice, stop it. Alright, and you see I'm down to half health, which is why I wasn't going to tangle with the birds to start with. We're going to go into level 1, because it won't let us into level 2 until we've done it. And fireside meetings are held weekly. Yep, what was that little... Alright, so before we go any further, I'm just going to grab my healing stuff and put it where I can see it and get to it. Because you never know, if you're lucky in a big city, you might actually need it. This is stamina stuff. My stamina is not really down, but that's okay. Let's grab that. Actually, we'll swap it with the attack buff. So, let's go clear level 1 after we right click on this and eat some soup. 402. Let's just eat something smaller. Alright, that might do us. Okay. Make sure you've got your weapons up, because there's nothing worse than going into battle with a bowl of soup. It doesn't do anything for you. Oh, nice. Ah! Yes, the tempering liquid was worth running around the big rock. Alright, I'm hoping that was the last one, because if they drop one on me from here, I'm not going to avoid it. Alright, fish. Oh, we know about you. Guy with the wrenches here. No hitting me in the back. Alright, what have we got here? Slow and gooey. Level 1 is clear. Wrong box. Alright. Floor 2. Ow! You little backstabbing fishy person. That's not nice. So basically use your W key to move toward the enemy you want to hit. If you're not hitting something, just direct it with the mouse and move. Tap that W key to move forward. Oh boy. Alright, how many times can I fall? Oh, chest. Okay. Into the green gunk. Let's go. That was nearly a splash. Alright. Oh, fine. Ow, 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 ow. Hot feet. Hot feet. If you are a klutz like me, you can take the option of running through the sewer and losing a ton of hit points. So we'll just go 4 and eat that. So yeah, if you mind you, that is also me being lazy. Alright, a silicon chip, awesome. Something tells me I might need that. And jump, jump, ow. Okay. Oh, there's a chest over there too. Alright, let's see if we can get to that one. Oh, okay, no. Up we go, and jump. Right, and jump. If this was real life, I don't think I'd have shoes left on my feet. World of Hurt. There we go. Oh, there's not a lot of enemies in here. I wonder if that's a bad thing. No, okay, I'm having a feeling I might need to go and do this level again before it gives it to me. This does happen sometimes. Run! Just stand there staring at it. Ooh, what a pretty chest. Yes! What a big boulder. Yes! Alright, let's try this one. Alright, go. So getting the knuckle dusters from the chest is actually really worth your while. We might just grab some more of that soup. Salmon stew. Gotta learn to make some of this, I reckon. Alright. I don't like using the buff stuff until I get to the very end of the level. So we'll see how we go. Ah, Mr. Big and Mr. Blue. Okay, let's eat our attack. Supremely spicy spaghetti. There's now a little sword next to our stats at the bottom. And let's eat... It was 7, wasn't it, for the defense? Yep. Okay, now I have a little shield. They will protect me, hopefully. Yeah, alright. Let's try not to get shot as we come in. Yeah, you're not friendly, are you? Ah! No, 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 no. I'm not sure I'm going to make it through on this one. Oh, he started hosing. We have a chance. The minute he starts spraying that chemical, you've almost got him down, and you might just stand a chance of beating him. Hey, I've got some new clothing. Alright, first things first. If you try and hit a box and it doesn't break, try kicking it. Sometimes these boxes don't break on a simple punch with the knuckle dusters or whatever you're using. Okay, so I have some goals, I have some simple circuits. The most important thing is if it awards this level to me, I will have the ability to send the civil core in to get stuff. Alrighty. Okay, now there's a big sign that says exit. If you're like me and get confused about which way you came in, yeah, just look for the exit sign. It is 2:09 in the morning, so we are going to try and make it back to the gates before we fall over. Yes, we did get that. I don't think... Okay, yeah, the time consumed is 3 hours and 0 minutes. We only have 1 hour before we fall over, so it should tell me that I'm not allowed to enter it. Yeah, it's too late in the day to enter this level. So you've really got no choice but to leave at this point. Alright, now. I am looking forward to the day I have a DD stop. So what I'm going to do... Oh, look at that, there's a balloon. That's really awesome. I wonder who that's from. Okay. Looks like an observation balloon. We're going to try and avoid Mr. Big and Beaky. What time is it? 2:43. Alrighty, just let my stamina rebuild. 250. 256. There we go. Alrighty. That, I'm afraid, is all I really have time for the day. So as much as I want to keep going, I won't. If you liked it, please follow. Otherwise, I'll catch you all tomorrow. You guys take care. Thanks for hanging with me.